It seems like these companies are at the cusp of a massive turnaround. These stocks under $10 can deliver 10x returns or more as they remain deeply underappreciated and are likely bottoming out. Single Point, an under-the-radar fast-growing renewable energy play with massive room for growth. Selina Hospitality. This rapidly growing travel disruptor targets millennial travelers with its unique boutique hotels. Quadruple Group. Battered Chinese micro-business services provider is shifting overseas and positioned to ride any reopening tailwinds. Let's dive in. Here are the 3 stocks under $10 with quadruple-digit upside potential. Welcome to Timely Investment Research. Even in today's bull market, there are still plenty of overlooked gems for investors to consider trading for less than $10 per share. As an investor, finding these underappreciated stocks with massive upside potential is like striking gold. While the AI and tech sectors are currently soaking up most of the attention, digging a little deeper can uncover some real diamonds in the rough. Many cheap stocks under $10 can deliver huge returns if you spot them before the crowd catches on. Once the broader market understands these companies, it can often be the case that these stocks have already doubled, tripled, or even soared 1,000% or more. The key is identifying the lesser-known companies with solid business models, strong leadership, and immense growth prospects. Obviously, how they are executing on their growth prospects is also important, since you'll be paying a speculation premium for such stocks. Nonetheless, you need to think like a contrarian in this market to find the big winners other investors ignore. I've rounded up the following 3 stocks under $10 that have quadruple-digit upside potential. Number 1. Single Point. Single Point is a little-known fast-growing company operating in the lucrative renewable energy and air purification markets. While speculative, I'm super bullish on this company because its 79% revenue growth in second quarter and progress toward profitability make it an overlooked gem under $10, in my opinion. Despite negative momentum in recent years, Single Point appears completely oversold, trading around just $2.25 today. Shares have already doubled over the past 2 weeks since their impressive earnings release, with profitability is now in sight after a 59% reduction in net loss for second quarter. So it's clear that this company's business model is starting to work. With massive new tailwinds from the Inflation Reduction Act, Single Point is perfectly positioned for continued rapid growth in solar installations. Plus, its air purification segment further diversifies the business. Single Point is obviously a high-risk reward play, but if the company continues to execute on its business plan, I genuinely believe 1,000% plus upside is possible here. Eurofocus also believes there is tremendous upside potential with Single Point stock, placing a whopping $200 fair value tag on the stock. While I agree that this could be a possible value trap, if you're targeting quadruple-digit gains, the risk is naturally outsized with such stocks. This is one name where I think the potential reward is worth the risk. Number 2. Selina Hospitality. Selina Hospitality operates a rapidly growing network of unique boutique hotels targeting millennial travelers. I'll admit, this is an aggressive growth story, and the company has spooked some investors after recent earnings misses and net losses. However, in my opinion, Selina's current share price, currently around 50 cents, significantly undervalues its immense growth prospects. This company is just starting to scratch the surface of its potential. Consider that Selina's revenue doubled to $184 million, and management confidently reaffirmed its goal to deliver 30 to 40% annual revenue growth in 2023. Given this growth, the company's losses are understandable. But importantly, Selina projects positive adjusted earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization, and operating cash flow this year, proving its losses are sustainable. With millennial travel booming, Selina's unique brand and massive global expansion plan position it for continued rapid growth for years to come. Looking ahead, the stock could easily triple or more from current levels if the company continues to execute. A probable return to its $10 plus share price from last year would hand investors 20x their money or more. It has one Wall Street price target of $6, implying an upside of 1,150%. Of course, don't underestimate the risk with this company, but it may certainly be worth it for those with speculative capital to put to work. Number 3. Quadruple Group. Quadruple Group provides technical services to micro-business owners in China via its social e-commerce platform. Undoubtedly, the stock has been crushed, falling over 99.8% from its peak. This move was driven by China's economic slowdown and tech stock weakness that have hit investor sentiment hard. But in my contrarian opinion, this excessive pessimism has created a fantastic opportunity for bold investors. WetTrade's asset-light, technical services business model enables it to grow revenue without heavy capital investment, a huge advantage in the current environment. It's still at the caboose of this list since the company's top line is declining and it has turned unprofitable. However, I think these metrics are priced in, and WeightTrade is smartly expanding services overseas now to mitigate regulatory risks in China. Admittedly, uncertainty remains high, but I believe the stock has likely bottomed below $8. If the team can execute even modestly well, WeightTrade's growth prospects could drive a powerful recovery back toward its $100 plus price just 1 year ago. The upside potential with WeightTrade Group stock is enormous given today's depressed valuation. Thanks for spending some time with us today, Timely Investment Research. We're so glad you did. If you found value in today's video, please give us a like, hit that bell icon to never miss an upload, and hey, don't forget to subscribe.